We're here at the Winter NAMM Show 2016 on the Teenage Engineering booth, and we were here last year to look at 3 little calculator-sized synthesizers. So now we're back, there's 3 more. Oscar, can you tell us about them?
Yeah, so we just released 3 new versions, and what we did this time is we worked with a programmer called Linus Åkesson, a Swedish guy who's quite known in the chiptune 8-bit music world. And we've been talking to him for years, actually, trying to find a project that we could work on together. And you know, after the success of last year's Pocket Operator series, we figured that was the perfect platform for kind of bring him into. And so he's like the main guy behind these 3 new versions. And yeah, we're super happy with how they turned out. It's kind of slightly more niched than the previous ones, but still broader in a couple of senses, so yeah, we're super happy.
So do you want to talk us through each one of them then? There's the arcade, which sounds like a SID chip.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty much inspired by, you know, arcade halls from the 80s, those kind of games, you know, the 8-bit chips, and so that's definitely inspired by arcades. And then we also have a model that we call Office, which is pretty much sampled office machines, you know, like a matrix printer, floppy disk, eject sound, and you know, a bunch of. So it's like a more of a rhythm machine, you could say.
So that's sampled, is it then?
Yeah, sampled, yeah.
And the third one?
And the third one we call Robot. It's also a bit more in the 8-bit world, but it's like a companion product to the arcade, where you use the keyboard just to sort of, you know, play melodies, lead sounds.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And so how many parts are there on each of these devices, and what are the other features like sequencing and that kind of thing?
Yeah, so just like the previous series, they all feature 16 steps in the sequencer, and 16 sounds and 16 effects. And then with each and every of the models has, you know, some unique features as well that we can show you a little later.
Okay, so can we get a bit of an audio demo then?
Yes, please. All right then. So let's start off with Office. This is a kind of I would say it's like a rhythm machine, and it's got a bunch of sounds that you would find in an office, pretty much. And they work, you know, just like the previous models. You select your sound, enable write, and then you punch it in. So now I got something going here, and then I can, you know, enable different effects, like some different filters. And it does also have like some bit crushing effects. This is like a repeat effect. So this is kind of a really fun rhythm machine. Here we have the arcade. This is inspired from you know, like the old arcade halls. It works just like the other ones. You have, you know, your different sounds, and if you hear something you like, you select that sound and you just punch it into What this also has. This has like a chord chaining feature, so you can actually if you hold the chord button and you just select, you know, your chord sequence and you start playing, it'll play. But it also features some new effects that are unique for this model. So, for instance, we have so that was a quick demo of the arcade. And then we have the robot. The robot it sort of lives in the same world as the arcade, but it's more of a lead synthesizer. So you work with the keyboard as you would, you know, with almost like a traditional keyboard, and it also features. It does feature some of the same sounds as the arcade, but slightly different, and then it's used to like play. So yeah, that was a short one of the robot.
Thanks very much, Oscar, for that demo. Can you tell us how much they're going to cost and when they're going to be shipping?
Yeah, they're actually shipping right now. We have them in stock, and we've opened sort of the doors, so you know, they are available. And we managed to keep the price still at $59, which we're super happy about.
Wow.
Yeah.
And are you still doing the case that they go into as well? Is that?
Yeah, there will be cases available.
They fit the same case?
Yeah.
Exactly the same format?
Exactly the same format.
Awesome. Well, they sound very cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.